So I am Kat Murphy, I'm Marketing Director at MPD, and I've been with MPD now for about nearly a year. My background is agency, but working in brand communications and advertising. And I came to speak to the guys at MPD. We were just chatting about the marketing role that came up at the time. And when I came in, I was blown away by the work the guys were doing here. And I thought, you know what, I really, really want to be a part of that. So yeah, I've been with the team here for a year. One of the things that I remember Nathan talking to me about, which was something that really impressed me, is that when projects come through the door, 90% of them they turn away because they have this thing, which is they ask, is this product, does it need to be in the world? Does it deserve to be in the world? And I thought that is such a good way of giving yourself that sort of that credibility, that reason for working on a project. And you don't get that a lot of businesses. So I am chatting to Nathan today about that because I thought it was such a really great thing to talk to the world about and what MPD is all about. So when did you first start asking, does this product deserve to exist in the world? What sparked that approach?
So I reckon 4 years ago, we had a conversation where we came in one day and we were just like, what are we doing? Why do we even bother coming into work every day to work on projects that we're not passionate about for clients who don't care about the people, about the planet and all that kind of stuff? And it stopped being fulfilling as a job. So that was about six years into MPD. And as you're trying to grow the agency, there are times in the early stages when, unfortunately, you've got to take on projects that you don't want to. But 4 years ago, we reached a point where we could afford to start saying no. And when we first started doing it, it was completely liberating and terrifying at the same time, because we started to turn away work that just a few months ago, we would have accepted. And in that particular year, we had 370 inquiries, but we only chose to quote on just over 70 of them.
Wow.
So that was 300 conversations where we were saying no.
Wow.
And then when I think back to MPD and the journey that we've been on, MPD could have been a much bigger agency, but it would have been horrible.
Yeah.
We would have had a team of people coming to work each day, working on projects and churning out work, people, businesses, and for projects that we just weren't passionate about. And so we decided, completely rightly so, and I'm so proud of it, that we would just start saying no to anything that we could not be passionate about, and anything that didn't go on to do good and make a positive change. Definitely one of the best decisions we made.
What do you deem to be products that do good or deserve to exist? What's your sort of criteria that you're looking at where you're turning away 300 of those 340?
So I think that the first test is, right, can I be passionate about it? And if I can be, great, move on to the next stage. If I cannot be passionate about that project, how can I expect the team to be? And as a designer, you want to be working on stuff that you love, that you enjoy, that's fun, and ultimately that you believe in. So that's the first test. But then when you start to look at it, well, what are the client's motivations? Why are they doing it? Are they trying to create a product to generate some revenue? The product's going to go to landfill after it's been used once. No, if that's the case, don't want anything to do with it. And we get a lot of those coming through, unfortunately. For us, it's about longevity. So when you look at some of the products that we've launched, we've released over the last few years, they've been modular, they can be repaired, they have been designed to be in the field for 20 plus years. We build in all these features and all these considerations into the product so that anything that we do will last and will still be around in years to come. And we want to work on projects that allow us to work and think that way.
I remember a phrase you used, and it was like, no one needs another water bottle, no one needs another one of this. And I think what I've noticed is we do get inquiries through where people are trying to make another version of something that they think deem might be better. And ultimately, we judge that that's not right. Yes, we could make some money out of it, but actually we don't need to produce another 100,000 of these in the world because they already exist. And I think that's...
Yeah, and I love that. Think of the last few months. Not interested, don't care.
Yeah.
The world does not need another water bottle.
Yeah.
Just as it doesn't need another chair, all that kind of stuff. It needs problems solving that benefit the people and the planet in the best and most effective way possible. That's what we need to be doing.
And that's interesting because we've touched on it before, but it's that problem solving element, isn't it? It's like there's a problem or there is a thing in the world that actually, yes, this product deserves to exist because it's doing something that no other product out there is doing.